All right, guys, Mongo here. Sorry I've been gone for a couple days. I was outside doing some lumberjacking, as I would say. So a lot of tree trimming, cut down some dead trees, and my back is sore today. I'm in pretty good shape. I work out all the time, but doing a funky motion on a hill, like throwing logs sideways, the twisting motion just absolutely jacked me up. So sore today, a lot of stretching. So going to the charts. Well, we broke down, so this is not too unexpected. We had a lot of bearish divergences for a long time. This is actually bullish in the long term. You want the consolidation to allow the moving averages and all of the indicators to reset, which they're starting to do. But keep in mind, this could be not just an overnight event. This could be a couple weeks of just more of kind of down and then back up and then back down, and then later towards the end of spring, beginning of summer, we start to have a move. So although there are some indications showing that May could be very bullish, so we'll have to wait and see. But first, you got to recover from this bounce, right? Something to keep in mind, here are the weekly candles, right? So this candle was 12, almost 13%. Kind of show you an idea, kind of we're on par with a lot of this volatility. So that one's 11%, almost, we'll round up 12%. The green candle here was only 7.5%. And then we got what? Uh-oh, got the wrong tool. This guy here. So you see what I'm saying? Well, a lot of this stuff is, 12. Let's see what the biggest we've had so far. It was last week. You had a 16% candle. And currently, this week just started. And we've got a 6% candle. So let's say we do an average 12%. 12% brings you to 58,850. Which happens to be the midline of my trend line that I keep forgetting about, that I drew a long time ago. This has been respected very well since October of last year. So in and out, above and below it, something to watch. So also in the weekly, we've also been really well holding we haven't retested it yet, but the 20 EMA. I'll zoom in a second on the daily and show you that, but we respect that well usually on the daily. Let's check out. So really, it's just a consolidation. Look what we had here. You come up, you consolidate, back up. You're going to consolidate, you're going to go back up. So you've got to come down before you go back up. So it's just the nature of the game, and you just need to just walk away from your charts for a few days or even a week or two if you're not able to handle it. So, so that's kind of what I'm expecting on that end. Let's check out the 3-day. 3-day, we've got decreasing money flow, but this could end up being a trigger wave. We'll have to wait and see. It's technically a bull flag still. Again, we're not setting bearish market structure until we have a lower low. A lower low would come in currently at 60. I'll have to go to the daily. On the weekly, currently it's still sitting at 60,900. You need like a daily or a weekly close below that, probably more like a daily. But really, we have bullish market structure until here. So we can do all kinds of funniness as long as we don't lose and have a daily close below $38,658, we have bullish market structure. We lose that, the whole thing's over with. So I'll try to do my best to keep everybody abreast of what's happening there. Still money flow is thick on the 3-day, 2-day. Money flow is leaving, so is price action. So you've had kind of like range-bound price, but you have momentum slowing. Like I said, you've had bearish divergences for a very long time that have finally starting to play out. Keep in mind, the institutions want to fake you out. They want you to sell so they can buy your stuff lower. Money flow is leaving. We'll have to print a trigger wave here in the daily, but you got a red dot that printed 4 days ago with the initial dump. 12-hour sideways. And by the way, I'll get into altcoins later, guys, but there's not much a point in doing videos on stuff that's dumped 60% in some cases. Like Ring AI and Zion are just absolutely the pooper. I did not pull money out of Zion, so it's just riding at a 70% loss at the moment. So keep in mind that's normal for crypto markets. So it'll come back later. The project overall is still good. Just happens to be the dollar value for their actual token. So yeah, this low here is what I'm watching. You could SFP this entire thing, which is a market structure change where we come down, take out 59, maybe even tag my, let me a different tool here. Maybe even tag my top of my channel, something like that. Double bottom on the channel and then start moving way back up. Again, don't take into account here. I'm just looking at possible scenarios, how market structure should look. Timeline, I have no idea how long that could take. It could take a week, 2 weeks, 3 months, who knows? So that's my thought there. But yeah, overall bearish on the 12-hour. You had today's candle literally just wipe out the last 3 days. So not good. But again, you have potential flooding of war. I don't want to get political on that stuff, but so far it seems to be a fear tactic slash a chess game. So mental warfare can still screw up markets. So hopefully we have something like this where you dip below for a couple days, you get back above it and come back and you kind of just do one of these numbers. So here's a fun little tool you can play with as a fractal pattern. Look up the bars pattern. Do like that. And you can drag it over, overlay it, and kind of get an idea. So very similar. You can expect, you know, down here in the low 60s for a while before you pop back up. So that could take, what is that? It'll take you like Tuesday or Wednesday, maybe even Thursday before we start to move up higher again. So don't, you know, it's not going to be an overnight thing. It could be a week before we get back to where we should be. And we can go much lower. Even though my indicator does call this a pretty strong low, that doesn't mean anything. It's just reading the data as it stands currently. It could change. 4 hour. Money flows leaving. You got no divergences currently. Nothing. 2 hour. Yeah, so here you can have a bull div. Depend, I bet you on the 1 hour show. But we need a bounce. I did take a scalp long earlier off of the local levels, but we're having a hard time holding those levels. I'll show you in a second. Now you had a bull div here, and then you have more rounding here. On the shorter time frames, it looks really good. So 24-minute, yeah, you're starting to round out here, forming a bottom. It's your double bottom here. You're in a channel as well. I'll switch the actual charts at the moment. Excuse me for that. I do that. Check this out here on my MACD chart, which is my trading chart. Excuse the mess. Let's get rid of some stuff here so you guys can actually see what's going on. I used to clean my chart once a week. Now I'm starting to clean it like daily. If I don't need levels or fibs, I just remove all this other stuff, like all this garbage up here. It's just noise. Draw links for other videos. So let's say we had a strong bounce here in the near term. We did. I was talking to you guys. I missed it. Another long opportunity. Ooh, well. I like that. That's good. I'd like to see a back test one more time of this breakout of this channel, and then I think you're good. But you've got a lot of resistance ahead of us, and Asia's not doing much. I don't like trading this time too. It's like that in-between time between New York and Asia. There's the price actions just run by a couple whales or bots, and you can get chopped up quite easily. So earlier I had a scalp long. I took at, I can't removed it. It was like 62,828, and I took profit here, and then I took the rest of it out here when we got rejected. So I'm looking for another entry. At this point, I'm taking profits. I'm not really messing around. I don't know the direction. Overall, we're still bearish, so this could be the very beginnings of a turnaround, but it could also just be a staging point before we drop some more, so I don't know. I am not an all-seeing eye, that is for sure. Another thing, too, 3-tap method. This could be a 3-tap. Put that there on this wick, so this could be a 1, 2, and a 3. Too early to tell. I will tell you we have been rejected currently from the value area again. It looks like we just got rejected from it, from the range. Pull that over for you. Oh, now we're back in it. So really struggling to hold this range. So now we got back above it twice now, 3 times. Let's check out. See if it doesn't kill my system. I'm trying to upload exo charts. I haven't looked at it in a couple hours. Let's see if we have new markers. We don't, but we have the old ones here. So you have the weekly POC, the value area low. Looks like you've got some under here, so I could see one more wick down and grab it and then run. I don't know. At this point, I'm waiting. You had another liquidation here of 5.73 Bitcoin. So someone was getting a little too aggressive here with a top long. So yeah, we really need to get back above the VWAP up here. Currently printing at, this will be gone in another few hours once Asia kicks over and the VWAP, everything will reset down in this, wherever this region is. So I wouldn't really worry about it right now. Just look, trying to form a range here on top of this value area low of the range. Let's go back to XO. So that one's saying currently 63,113 is the current value area low. And it's not too far off. It's a little too high up here, 64 on this one. This is why I like to pull different levels. You can see what's been respected, what's not. I think as long as you stay above the POC here, the weekly, and the weekly value area low will be fine. But I could see another liquidity grab come back down, shake out more hands, then move higher. So that's really about it, guys. There's not much to talk about. We're just in a downtrend. So if you're dollar cost averaging on spot, this is a great time to do so. Not financial advice. I will be doing so once I have some money back for my taxes, hopefully. Hopefully I don't owe anything. I had to do an extension this year, which is unusual for me, but just stupid busy. So that's about it. I'm looking for leverage longs at this point in time. But I'm being very careful. I'm realizing that I should have kept my short open from earlier. I was up here, got in at 66,525, and then I closed it. Where did I close? I don't know why I closed it. I closed it somewhere in this range. I don't know why. I was expecting a bounce. Silly me. Should have left it open. You can always have a short and a long open at the same time, and that's just wasn't thinking. Half asleep, I guess. All right, enough rambling. Have a great day, guys. Nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me? How about a Crypto Blackwall on Twitter and the Blockwall Discord? Thanks.